And we are live. Hello, everybody. My name is Jacob, or JC. I'm your dungeon master for the night, and I'm joined here by 4 or 5 of our wonderful people: Helminia, James, Alpha, and Jazz. Sadly, Suzanne is in California right now, so obviously you can't join if you're in California. That's just the rules.
Oh, what?
Anyone in that state
Anyone in
is
California?
obliterated from the timeline.
I am
I was
sorry.
gonna say, if I move to California, am I not allowed to play anymore?
We'll have
Apparently,
to resetting the timeline.
apparently those are the rules, because like we were working on it. We were like setting everything up, and they're just like, nope, California law, can't play. Can't play.
Good thing I don't live in California.
Can't play. Not allowed. So we will. I'll be Jaegering them tonight.
Jaeger?
Because that's the term. Because
Aaron Jaeger.
No anime. I'm
Anime!
talking
Oh my god!
Pacific Rim. Pacific.
Even better!
How you gonna say
Actually,
no
no,
anime and then bring up some other fucking nerd shit?
A lot worse. A lot, very much a lot worse.
How is it
Very
worse?
much worse. It's so much worse.
How?
Those were not good movies. Not good.
The first
I did
one
not
was
like
good.
them. Okay, this is true. The first one is good, but
first
all of
one-
Attack on Titan is good. So
That's a lie. That's a lie.
All right.
That's
Before
just a lie.
before
no, it gets very progressively better.
before this happened, before we
The final season's cut into 3 parts. Don't you fucking lie to me.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Well-
but that doesn't mean the anime is not good.
okay,
That just means they planned it really poorly.
Okay, before we get like sidetracked,
I think it's too late for that.
before everything goes to shit,
already has.
more than usual.
There we go.
We're gonna jump into a quick recap right after I take a drink from this comically sized water bottle, and we'll jump into the game. That's big water. So,
Large water.
where we last left off, you guys had just come off one of the greatest kind of like team victories as a group, and one of the largest personal victories for Gilgamesh.
Hell yeah.
Winning the Dakaria champion, the title of Champion of Dakaria, and gaining access to the Hand of the Chieftain, a sword that you found out was a legendary artifact kept safe by the champion for generations. With this new magic greatsword in tow, you all considered that you guys had done a good job, and wanted to go back to Greywall for a little bit of rest and relaxation. However, more nefarious forces had other things in mind, as when Zex gathered you all around to teleport, it felt off, but going through with it anyway, you guys found yourself in a place that you did not want to return. A 500-foot tall chamber with sandstone and dark-colored sandstone statues. You had been teleported into the Chamber of the Ascended. And Zex, well, he was no longer Zex, as columns of smoke came out of both the pipe that he was clutching and his mouth, wreathed around his body and form. As you all saw a shimmering form, as she didn't bother to keep up the disguise this time, Lacom approached all of you with a small smirk on her face, professing that it was a surprise, but a welcome one. Where we had left off, all of you are now looking in shock, horror at your ally Zex, who has sheathed both of the scimitars and is holding the pipe, who's kind of turned around towards you, and you can see the smoke that is slowly furling out of their eyes and mouth, as there is currently no Zex to be seen in either of those eyes. As the footsteps of Lacom echo off the ground as she approaches closer, the form of Zex actually is the first to speak after all of this, with this breathy voice, and as they do, waves of smog and smoke kind of billow out of their mouth, hitting the ground and then dissipating. When I looked through this one's memories, I couldn't believe my luck. Are you truly the collector I knew? And as Lacom kind of steps forward, it appears that we have found each other once again, even though he stole your more physical form. But where are my manners? When she turns to address the rest of you, slowly, Zex kind of begins to move next to them. Well, you all look better. I'm glad you survived your time, because you were by far the most interesting people I saw down here. And to make my mood even better, I don't have to talk to him. And she presses and taps Zex's forehead, and the head just gives no resistance as it's cocked to one side and then snaps back. Well, since I assume you all didn't know who you were coming here with, I want to... what's the word? See where this goes. Now, you might have already gotten acquainted with, the mistress. As she holds out her hand, Zex's body places the pipe into Lacom's palm, and her dragonborn hands kind of furl around it. But I think today is your lucky day. See, normally when people steal from me, I'm a little angry. But seeing that all of you are back safe and sound, I'm inclined to be a little generous. How badly do you all want to leave? As she's looking towards the 4 of you. Before we get started,
Well, it seems like it's not going to be as easy as just up and leaving. So what's the stipulation?
About as bad as you wanted that pipe?
oh, well, I would say, since, one, you all were trespassing here before, and you all, I would almost say, made me feel foolish by running. I want you to barter your way out of here. I see no reason to keep you down here if, you do something for me. We've already gotten halfway there, as you see the pipe slowly get tucked into her cloak. Now we just need a little bit more.
Being?
Well, you're all very exceptional, but let's have your compatriot show you one way that you can pay for your ticket out of here. And she looks over to Zex, still wreathed in smoke, as Zex, without even turning and acknowledging Lacom, Zex pulls out one of the scimitars and runs it along their left arm with this gout of blood that just pools down, and then sheaths the scimitar again. And you watch as Lacom pulls out a vial and sets it against Zex's arm, and you see the blood pooling, until she tops it with a cork. There we go. Was that so hard? Or, let's say you aren't so keen. You could always go into one of the rooms and retrieve something again, but this time it stays with me. One for each of you. A vial for a ticket, or an item. I don't care which. Gilgamesh, since you were so ready to talk.
I'm just looking at Rem right now.
What do you need it for?
I wanted to try something. You are all... Well, anyone who is able to see me more than once, I would call somewhat exceptional. Take it in stride. It's a compliment.
But what do you need it for? The items.
The items? I'm just
Fill us in
curious
a bit.
what's in there. Also, one of them, generally, anything fun, I should tell you, you're not going to get something like the pipe again from one of the rooms. I've already called dibs on everything else. However, there have been people that have come in before you and succumbed to the challenges of the rooms. Some of the things they had seemed interesting. I am, of course, a collector.
You said previously something about that being your companion's physical form, and I'm gesturing towards the pipe. Is that the case for these other items as well?
Oh,
Is that
no.
why you want them?
No. That's, that would be too easy. They're all in one place? No. He just was the one that I hadn't gotten yet, and that's why I was here. Physical form is a stupid, short-sighted way of saying it. I would say
Container.
his favorite item. He misses it very dearly. He misses you. As he turns to the smoke, and you can see the Zex's form kind of smile. You wouldn't want to keep two people apart, would you?
And what happens if we refuse both options?
Well, then you stay here.
What prevents us from just leaving?
Well, for one, me.
It's not a very strong case, but continue.
What happened to you last time, dear Dragonborn? I don't think, honestly, you're worth turning into ash. But if you insist on being difficult, we could have already been done. You could have already been on your way home. Hell, I could have sent you home.
If you don't like dealing with difficulty, then I'm probably one of the last people you can be talking to. You can ask any one of my party members. They all know very well.
So what do you need the blood for?
I want it. I'm a collector.
You don't just collect things in that nature. It serves a purpose.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Our blood is not a knick-knack.
But it is. You are a interesting commodity that I wish to look at. If you don't want to give your blood, go get an item.
And then you just want the items for curiosity's sake.
Oh, yes. They seemed interesting.
I want to insight check that.
Sure.
I'll do it too.
I want to see if she's like... I don't know. I just don't feel like Lacom's just like, oh, they're interesting. Whatever.
I need your blood because it's cool.
Yeah, it looks funny. Shut up, Lacom.
19
Okay,
for mine.
well, you did a lot better than I did. 7.
Bye.
Gil, you've got nothing.
Yeah,
Rem,
just
it's like everything is dripping with this like condescending tone from her. She's not telling you what she wants the blood for. She doesn't care that you want to know. It seems to be a case of this is my answer and you will be okay with it.
Hey, yo, so I got a pretty cool thing. I can know what she's thinking.
You cast it?
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as you do, her hand goes up and she snaps. And you get
No,
nothing.
don't send me to a pocket. Okay.
No, just nothing happens. And then her hand turns into a finger pointed upward and she just slowly traces it. I'm allowed you to do that once. Stop it. As nothing happens. Well,
So she's down one spell.
Nime's just gonna grovel. That's what she's gonna do.
you've had yet to make your choice, Herringon.
I don't need to make a choice, actually.
I guarantee you do.
Didn't you already say you called dibs on everything? What difference would it make if I chose anything?
Well, you need to choose what you are giving me for your ticket out. Will you give up a bit of your blood, or will you brave one of these dangerous rooms? The choice is yours. I don't
so
care.
I have to choose a room or give you some of my blood?
Exactly. I'm glad you've caught up to everyone else.
Damn.
You know? I don't appreciate that you just basically called me stupid.
That wasn't basically, honey. That
Do
was her
you
calling
prefer I
Fuck her
turn
up.
you into something better?
I prefer you
That sounds
quit with the
racist.
shenanigans and tell me why you want my blood.
Because I want it. I'm finished describing...
You at least gotta make it exciting for us, though.
Oh, I'll make it exciting. Choose one of you and they will no longer be here. They'll be ash. I'm a little
That's not exciting.
tired. Forgive me. My generosity is running out. Make a choice, or I'll be finished playing.
I'm just gonna look to Rem.
Actually, question.
Mm-hmm.
This is out of character. Is Zek still holding the pipe?
No, he gave it to Lacom.
Oh, god damn it! Because I would have definitely... Yeah, I would have definitely taken that pipe back into the room if that was a choice, just to
No.
put it back, but that is not a choice now. Oh well.
I wanna lean down close to Rem, very close to Rem's ear. How close are we to Lacom right now?
You are like 30 feet away.
That's far enough. I'm gonna lean down very close to Rem in a very quiet, hushed tone. Very, very quiet. Incredibly quiet. Nime probably can't even hear me right now.
I don't know, man. I got some pretty big ears.
That's too bad. I got a big mouth. And ask, do you think we can take her?
Oh, probably not.
Then what do we do?
Is Zek still possessed?
Yes, very much so.
Hella possessed.
And to re-clarify, because I'm re-looking at stuff, Lacom is about 15 to 20 feet away from all of you.
I apologize for all of the questions. My internet was tanking, so I didn't really get to hear a lot of everything that was
you're
going
good.
on.
You're
But I will kind of face Lacom for a second and say, Lacom, I will make you a deal.
Blow a kiss, maybe.
Oh. Don't keep me waiting.
If you can tell me how we can release Zex from this possession, I will let you take my blood.
Oh shit.
I'll make you a better offer. You give me the blood right now, he won't be possessed anymore.
I don't trust that. It needs to be an equal trade.
Sure. I'll tell you. But I want to hear everyone else's decisions as well first.
Which one of these actually has something exciting in it?
Well,
And by exciting, I mean additional things. You just want the primary thing that's in the room. I want the fixins. You're gonna get the item anyway. You might as well save me the time.
will let
Something fun.
there is no primary item. I hate to spoil your day. Those are all gone. It's a little late for that. There are just fun little trinkets left from those who are less interesting than you all. I remember there being something in, and she points over to the room, right behind you guys. It is the one with the demon statue, or the devilish statue. Remember there was like a cape or a mantle frozen to a poor soul in there. Her finger kind of moves further up towards the almost like Sphinx statue one. I believe someone had on a shiny ring over there. someone points over to the right side where there's this where the shadow statue is in this room. I believe someone left a hammer in there. That's all I can remember, anyway. Don't worry. Your friend has already paid for 2 people's tickets. We'll go with him and the redhead. Your tickets are already punched. We'll just have to worry about the 3 of you.
So we're just down to Gil making a choice then?
I don't know. Rem, please speak your mind. What is your choice?
You don't want me to speak my mind.
Speak it.
You want honesty? I'm fucking pissed that I'm back down here again.
Good.
Fucking
Use that to survive. Because trust me, you are in a very perilous situation. One of you have the brains enough to make a choice and be honest about it and tell me. I still need 2 of you.
Ah, fuck it. We'll go in one of the rooms. I don't give a fuck it. Well, which was the ring room?
The Sphinx room.
I'm just gonna like gingerly walk. I've just like emotionally. Who is? Oh, these are the statues. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, everything that is not labeled as a statue.
Yo, we got the battle map. Yo,
Battle map!
Battle map.
I'm gonna walk over there and do that one, I guess.
Okay.
Love battle maps.
Do I see like the orb in the door frame?
So you press your hand into it, the door frame slit, and what you see, is as you kind of go in, what you immediately see is this massive, like sandstorm. Like it is completely obscuring all of your vision. You can't see how big the room is. You can't see anything in the room. You just see this never-ending sandstorm.
Can't see like the orb that's typically like at the top of the door.
You can't even see the orb that's normally there in the other rooms. It's just, it was revealed that Lacom's and the orb that O'Brien was in, the room that O'Brien was in had orbs. Not all of them had orbs.
The plush room had an orb, didn't it?
The which one?
The plush room where the pipe came from.
No, it did not.
So what's the deal with this?
She just shrugs.
What's the complication here? You've been down here for how long?
Enough.
What's the complication here? I'm assuming you want me to live to come out and give you the thing.
I hate to tell you, doesn't matter. I just want you to work for your keep.
This is annoying. I'm going in.
Okay. The second you actually try to pull open the door, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy, we just proved that I can't do this. What's my charisma saving? My stats again? That is not the right game. Oh baby, it's murder time. 25.
25.
Failed.
It's this weird lethargic that kind of sweeps over you, but you quickly shake it off and you throw it open, and immediately your like clothes are just wrenched backward by this wind but it's open.
Am I
Nothing seemed to
seeing
happen.
anything?
Just there's a sandstorm.
Can I prop the door open?
Yeah, the door's open. The sand's just
Is it
blowing
gonna-
past you, but it's not
Is it
like
gonna,
it's not going into the main chamber.
but is it gonna stay open?
It seems to be staying open, yeah.
All right, I'm going in.
Okay. Are you going to try and move along as you kind of immediately go in? You can see both sides of the door, both sides of the room just kind of move off in like this very, very, very finely eroded way, almost as if they've been being buffeted by sand for a long, long time.
Whoa,
Do you want to go straight forward into the room, or would you like to walk along one of the walls?
Last time I touched a wall, I went to Bob Land.
This is a very fair point.
If I go straight, like, I might get lost. So, like, but this room has a finite size, correct?
You don't know. You haven't been inside this room.
I'm gonna, like, I don't see anything. I'm not sensing
Nah,
anything.
it's just sand, and the floor feels like you're just in a desert now.
Let's go along the wall.
Okay.
Wait, fucking...
As you begin moving along the walls, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
25?
25, okay.
Is the wall trying to suck me?
No, you're not. Like, you're just feeling the sand moving against your eyes and stinging and all this. As you move along the wall more, you're going to be making another one.
Is this against magic?
Yes, it is.
That's gonna be 30.
30, okay. Not bad. As you're moving further and it's just stinging, you're feeling something just trying to, like, grate at your skin, but nothing's happening.
Let's hit the room with, like, a dispel magic to see if this shit stops.
Okay. As you cast out dispel magic, nothing happens. Nothing's changed.
Alright, let's keep going then.
Alright. Still along the wall, as you're moving, make another wisdom save.
That's going to be a 27.
Still good. At this point, you finally get to a section where, like, even though it's hurting, your skin stings in every portion as this wind howling just whips past you. You can feel instinctually the wall is beginning to curve back, like as if you've almost hit the halfway point where the curve begins going the other way.
Okay.
So, if you continue moving against the wall...
Am I seeing anything?
No, you don't see anything yet.
Alright.
You are currently technically blind.
Okay.
Um...
I'm so glad I have advantage, because that's in that one. 25.
Alright. Another time you move in. If you continue moving against the wall, you will have to make 3 more wisdom saves.
I'm just trying to find something, so
I know.
I guess I'll just go along
That
the
will
wall.
get you to the other side of the room now.
Alright. 1. 25.
Okay.
2. Ooh, that's only a 13. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Okay.
What happens?
As you move through this section, you actually feel like this like tightening of your skin, and you almost like feel like your cheeks tighten and like your muscles tighten as this stinging wind. That's all you're feeling. Nothing happens otherwise.
Okay.
And then the last one.
Another 25.
Okay. As you get to you feel at this point there's something in your hand as it's connected into the wall. As you get to this other part, as you can feel this more like embraced curve as you feel like you may have gotten to the end of the room. Upon this, there are two, like you kind of like force your eyes open, and there are two empty brass pegs that seem to maybe have held something at one point in time.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing on them, as the wind still howls around you.
Anything else in this room? Like she said, there's like a ring in here. Am I seeing anything?
You are not seeing anything along the edge of this room.
So I'm at the opposite side of the room. So if I walk forward through the shit, I'll just be like, it's a straight shot, right?
You feel like it would be, yes.
Let's just straight shot it then.
Okay. I'm gonna need another wisdom save.
28.
Okay. You're good. Second one.
24.
You're okay. Third.
16.
Once again, you're feeling your skin tighten. And this time your eyes kind of go bleary for a second before you blink them.
Mm-hmm.
But you're okay.
Okay.
One more for your third or fourth, I believe.
31.
Okay. At this point, your foot hits something, and you almost like stumble over it. And as your hands kind of go to the ground, you feel bone.
Is this poor soul's pack anywhere near them?
As like you begin to try and feel around, roll me an investigation check.
Can I have advantage because he's dead?
No, you get a straight roll because you're also blind.
Do I have time for guidance?
Yeah, you're just in a sandstorm.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
You're just this. It works for you for once.
I'll need it because that's only going to be a what fucking number is that? A 14.
14 is enough. As you find still on one of its fingers, actually, and slide off this small glint of metal, and you feel in your palm as you clutch it a ring. And you can feel like it's a ring with something like slightly on top of it. But it's way too hard to see while being blinded by the sandstorm exactly what it is.
Anything else? Is like his pack, anything?
Like
the rest of their belongings?
Well, there's like, as you're like, you go back through and there's like shreds of clothes, shreds of like other things, but it seems like everything else has quickly deteriorated.
Buffing away.
But you know, just from your standard knowledge, that magic items are resistant to erosion. And so it plays in that this might be the thing that you were specifically sent in to find.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna leave.
All right. 4 more wisdom saves.
31.
Okay.
30.
Okay.
That's only gonna be a 14.
Okay. As you finally can see this small squint of brightness, and you kind of tumble through the door. Gilgamesh, Nime.
What's up?
Were either of you doing anything during like the minute or so that they were going through? Did you want to stay by the door, or did you want to look through other doors, or?
I mean, I already made my pact. There's no point. Can I actually look at the Mario 64 room?
Yeah.
Okay. As this helps you, as you kind of like walk up to it, currently, like as you like walk up to the door, there's no change of it. And if you press your hand into the slit, you can see the room is unaffected. But as this is all happening, you can hear the voice of Lacom just, I wouldn't be too quick to leave them. You should stay together,
leaving.
Shouldn't you?
I'm not leaving. I'm just checking it out. Is the portal in here still usable, Lacom?
I haven't done anything to it. If that's what you're asking.
Well, no, not necessarily. But I guess my question was more so, is it a one and done, or is it a multi-use?
I assume there's a reason there's no bodies in her room.
Okay.
Gil?
I just kind of want to have my big sword on my shoulder, and I'm just kind of staring Lacom down.
Okay.
I'm just kind of there.
So Gilgamesh, you aren't quite there to notice it immediately, but Nime, as you're standing close, as you see Rem topple through the door, they've changed.
Oh?
Their hair that you can see looks a little bit more receded. The skin on their face is a bit tighter. Their hair seems to be almost softening in color.
Is he becoming a baby or an old man?
I'm old.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I think he's old.
As with this, you feel the age. This is not a small amount of age, Rem.
30 years.
47.
47 years. I'm like 100 and some change, my guy.
He's also like a gnome. He can't be that much more aged because they age more slowly, don't they?
It would be the equivalent of one of these guys aging a decade. It's no small thing.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna try to dispel magic disinfect, and if it doesn't work, I know what I have to do tomorrow.
You try to dispel it. It does not work.
Oh no.
So, where is he in the back of the room still?
Who is?
That would be in regards to Rem.
No, Rem is a couple feet away from, about 20 feet away from you as you were looking through the door up at the north, and he just came through one of the northwestern doors.
This would have killed anyone else, wouldn't it?
It very well might have.
This would have launched one of you into your 60s. You would have died in here.
So he's not in the room, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, he just got out of the room.
Okay, so there is no need to hop in there and grab him.
No.
Sounds good. I don't know what to say about this. Can anybody else see him?
Gil, as you glance over now, as Rem, you hear Rem try to cast something. Yeah, they're older.
Can he still move okay?
Yeah, they're moving.
I'm not even halfway through my lifespan, my guy. I'm fine.
So
It's the equivalent.
Rem forever now.
Well, it's a thing of it'd be the equivalent of one of you becoming late 30s, early 40s. For you guys.
Rem's about to have a midlife crisis.
I just speed ran the same thing that you guys are doing right now, wasting your 20s.
Damn.
I feel offended.
You should be.
Okay. I'm going to go back over to the group where Zex, Gilgamesh, and Suna and Lacom are. Let me go ahead and just do a boop. And, I would like to ask Lacom how much blood she intends on taking from my mere small body.
As she reaches into her cloak and produces a small vial.
Okay. I'm afraid of putting it in the vial right now, because if I just do it, she might just snatch it from me without any warning. But Rem doesn't need like a cane or anything, right?
No.
That we've already discussed. Okay.
And as she holds out the vial seems to like detach from her grip and just kind of float over in front of you, Nime.
Okay, I am going to grab it, but I am not going to put any blood in it quite yet.
Well, we have 2 people working on their transactions. Did you find anything, Rem?
I'm gonna throw it at her.
Okay, as it throws,
How hard?
well, at most it would have a 60-foot like throw, and so as it throws, it kind of goes and spins through the air, and then is caught mid-air by something, and then slowly trails the last like 20 or so feet to Lacom, where she looks at it, and this is a gold-banded ring, and you can see like it looks like a small carving of a bird on top of it. And she just plucks it out of the air. You're free to go.
I suppose you won't be as kind as to tell us what it is.
No.
I'm gonna look at Gil and kind of, actually, I'm going to telepathy to Gil,
There we go.
Hey, yo.
and I'm going to say, I don't think it's a good idea for you to go grab anything for her. Who knows what she's gonna do with all the items if we retrieve them for her. She can probably do it herself, but she's sending us to do her bidding.
Bro, I'm old.
Rem in the corner. Guys, I'm old.
Old.
Where's my fucking raisin bran?
My oatmeal.
Does this mean we need to start buying Special K for the house?
Not sponsored.
Am I allowed to respond?
Yeah, if she's made
Telepathically?
a connection with you, you can respond to her until she stops concentrating on it.
I'll respond to Nime. There's a reason I haven't gone into a room yet.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to do blood?
Seems like that's the only option. Rem doesn't think that we can kill her, more or less, so this seems like the one way out.
She's not reading into this conversation, is she?
She's just watching both of you with just a smirk on her face.
Can I insight check to see if she's in our conversation right now?
Sure.
In your mind.
Cool. Give me like 2 seconds to roll. Okay, we are looking at a... Oh no. Insight. Where the hell is insight? Found it. Okay. 22.
22. She's not like
Wow.
reading your thoughts in real time or anything, but she assumes you guys are doing something, but it doesn't seem she cares.
Cool. I'm gonna still telepathy Gil. If you're gonna make that choice, you need to tell her. Or, if you want, I can ask if we could just mix our blood into one vial.
I think if we propose that, she'll come up with some reason why it's not good enough.
It's worth a shot, but you should say something.
Fucking hate Lacom. That's what I gotta say. Fuck you. I guess I'll actually say to Lacom, I'll take a vial. Putting my hand out.
And she reaches into her cloak and takes out a third vial, which then floats slowly over to you.
No, take it out of the air.
I'm gonna take one of my swords and ask Lacom, does it matter where it comes from?
No, too much. I just think slashing your arm might be the easiest way, just across the bicep. Do whatever you like. It just needs to be
Okay.
blood.
I'm going to slash my hand and drip it from my palm.
Okay. As you cut across, you do take 8 points of slashing damage.
Yikes.
Okay, I'll take it.
And slowly, you, like, just watch as it drips, and then slowly fills until it's there.
And then as it fills, I'm going to say, now you tell me how to release my friend, or you release him yourself, and you will get this vial from me.
Oh, girl boss.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh yeah, I'm using Elegant Courtier as well.
Go for it.
Okay, give me... plus... Oh my god, I didn't realize my persuasion was so good. Just with the persuasion, it's a natural 20, but if I'm using Elegant Courtier, it's 25. Unnatural. Did I say natural? I meant unnatural.
Okay. Well, I could... She looks over to Zex. I could just ask her to leave him, you know, the nice way, without killing him. Or if you wish to be more forceful, the pipe is where it comes from. You break his connection to the pipe.
Fucking called that shit.
Hand it over.
If you ask, will whatever is possessing him obey?
Mistress, will you leave his body? I would. This devil blood is not my end goal.
Is that a slur? Was that racist?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I hate racists.
Oh no.
What a hefty stance to take. I do not like people being mean to each other.
I hate racists. That's right, I said it.
Well, hand it over.
Okay, and I'm going to toss it to her.
Even as it's beginning, like, you try to toss it, and it just, like, it's almost as if, like, there's a small weight on your hand, and it's almost like as you let it go to toss it, it's just suspended there. Don't drop any of it. That's wasteful.
Whoa.
And then it
Anime has magic?
goes back over to her, where she pulls out a cork. And tucks it into her cloak. One more.
Is this vial the same as the vials that I have for my flail?
No, it is not. These are thin vials. They look slightly bigger than the vials you guys use for healing potions.
Oh man, okay. She's gonna make healing potions out of our blood? Is that what I'm picking up?
You have no idea.
Kinda cool if she did. I mean, I guess in classic barbarian style, I'm gonna pull out my great axe.
Okay.
My silvered great axe.
Okay.
And
Immediately seppuku.
just run it right through my chest. Gah!
If you can put a great axe through your chest, that's impressive.
That'd be impressive.
Yeah.
I'll actually use my great sword for that.
Hella impressive.
I'll I mean, I'll just do what she said. I'll go like across my bicep area.
Okay. As you drag the great axe, just kind of wincing at it, you take 9 points of slashing damage.
I'm just too strong. What can I say? I'm literally just built different than all of you.
And you hold the vial up to your bicep.
Yeah.
Okay. As it slowly, faster than Nime, but still slowly fills. And Lacom beckons with her finger again.
I am gonna... You know what? I'm gonna take a little sip. Just a little one.
Okay.
And
Tastes
then I'll
like
fill it back
iron.
up. Good. Good. That's a
I
good
was ready
sign.
for. I was
It's
completely
like
ready for
scrimmage.
him to dump it out and be like, "Oops, guess I have to refill."
Just keep doing it.
The fact that
this
that was
9 more
actually a
times.
consideration of mine. I was like, do I just like dump it out and just be like, ah, dang. Yeah. And I don't know. I guess I'll just kind of. Fuck! I fucking hate bitches.
And as she's
put my hand
like,
out.
yeah, as she's beckoning with it, you can feel the bottle kind of like, or the vial just kind of like tighten in your grip, almost as if like someone else has already grabbed it.
Oh no! I'll just drop it essentially.
Okay, it doesn't drop as it just stays there,
Whoa!
and then slowly float back. And she once again takes a cork and tucks it into your cloak. Well, this has been quite a wonderful meeting. I wish I didn't have to give your annoying one back, but I am a woman of my word. Mistress, you are welcome to leave his body. As this happens, you immediately see a slight nod with Zex, and then the throat bulge as he reels forward, retching this like black goo and smoke, and he collapses to the ground as this like almost like snake of black smoke pulls from his throat and then forms into like this smoke outline of a woman. And then Lacom says, "You are free to leave." Snaps her hand, and her and the smoke figure vanish.
Fucking goddamn it!
And Zex, you are back. As Lacom is no longer there, and you come to.
I begin to pass out. My head hits the wall. Bow.
Okay. Time to antagonize Zex. I'm gonna go stand over him.
I'm gonna piss on him.
Pulls down my armor
I'm
just enough.
old.
Is Zex still on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Don't actually
Is Zex...
piss on him.
No, I'm not going to. Does Zex look up at me when I approach him, my hulking massive figure?
I guess, yeah. It's either that or pretend to be asleep.
It's really hard to pretend to be asleep. I
Yeah.
gotta tell you.
After a smoke woman just came out of you, it'd be kind of hard.
Yeah.
So, did we learn our lesson about cursed magical items? I know I have.
One, I identified it didn't pop off as cursed. We guessed it was, but it didn't. It wasn't like 100% confirmed. And two, when I used it, it helped quite a bit.
I'm gonna like kind of like put my arms up, like gesturing to the room,
I'm
and
gonna
just say,
defend myself.
"This doesn't look helpful to me, unless our terms of helpful are different."
I wasn't referring to this situation specifically. If you remember when we had to fight lieutenants in the Feywild, quite helpful then.
Is Zex kind of weak right now?
I don't know.
I do have to let James know you are suffering from 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh
slam.
boy.
But
Fucking
she
body
did
slam.
but she did not take any of your actual HP. No.
Good to know.
Zex is the only time that Zex went down in HP, which I will let James know now and everyone else know because I was hiding it. Zex took 9 points of slashing damage when she had him cut himself for the vial. But other than that,
Great.
Is it on his forearm?
it's
where
on
the cut is?
on his bicep, like where Gil is.
Okay. I was gonna say he's about to take 2 more, but I'm going to walk up to him. I'm going to grab his forearm where he had cut himself, and I'm going to say, "We are now connected by blood. You owe me a favor."
Oh!
What is this, some weird rabbit thing that I'm not aware of?
47 years of my life.
Yeah, hold on, where is Rem? I'm gonna go.
47 years of my life.
Is Rem over
Am
here?
I aware of everything that happened while I was, not in control?
Yes, you do see that. It basically you guys swap positions except you have no control.
Got it.
Body slam.
Rem's old.
Body slam.
Rem is old.
Chair. I'm coming from the top rope.
Boom! Here comes Gil!
I won't be attuning to random stuff anytime soon.
Can we all just kick him while he's down?
Yes.
I'm gonna stand up.
Proceed with the
Oh,
kicking.
it is goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway for the audience. You are no longer attuned to the pipe.
Oh, dang it.
What?
I'm gonna begin attuning to the dragon vessel instead. Finally.
I'm serious about the body slamming.
Oh, you're gonna try to body slam him?
I am coming down with the elbow and everything.
Okay, so it'd be a like a melee unarmed attack, so it'd be strength. But he is
And it's
prone, so you have advantage.
Can I stand up, please?
You can
Ooh.
if
That might hit with a. I'm not proficient in it, so I can't add anything. This is just straight, isn't it?
I believe
It's
it.
plus your strength, isn't it?
It's plus your
So this
strength.
is just straight, isn't it?
I know
Yeah.
someone's
Your
probably
strength
gonna
is plus
say.
0? You're proficient with your fists.
Yeah, I believe you're proficient with your fists.
Okay, then yeah, this is for sure gonna hit. It's a 16 on the dice.
Oh yeah, that hit anyway.
So you take 1 point of damage, Zex.
I'm doing like just the whole like straight into his back.
So 10 total.
One point of damage.
So 10 total that I've taken so far since
Yes.
the last long rest.
Yes.
Fucking, was that necessary?
Is me losing 47 years of my fucking life necessary?
Can you fix it?
Maybe.
Can't.
It's a possibility. Not today. Just go fucking home. I'm sick of this shit.
Okay. I guess I'm doing teleportation circle now since I can't do teleport.
Okay. So you'll spend the. You have chalk this time or no?
You would know better than me. You're the one with all my shit.
You have the same sheets.
I do. You are correct.
I really think I'm gonna.
Do I have chalk? I have no chalk. Use residuum.
Okay,
It takes 50, I think, yeah.
it does.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go 50 of that real quick here.
All right. As the sound of chalk being scratched along the ground, as all of you take a look around this place, as he begins completing it.
I want to check out any of these other rooms while we're here.
Get the fuck out of here!
We're leaving to the Feywild now, and I'm gonna grab Zex by his fucking arm and
Well,
drag him.
he's drawing a- He's getting he's getting you guys back to your house.
He fucking better. I swear to God.
You know it's
actually,
you know it's
guys, we're going to Dentor.
even funnier the second time. As after you guys have a minute basically of him just scratching this into the surface, it flares up blue and you guys all enter into it one after the other and appear, I assume, at the Mages Guild.
No, the castle.
The castle.
Yeah, because we dealt with the shit in what's it called? Vicaria? Yeah.
Okay.
We did that. So
Okay. So you all move through and immediately exit.
we still got like the whole day, so
Yeah. As the day has still just begun. As you all move through this circle and come out in the beautiful carved stone and marble castle in Greywall.
I'm going to the fucking church, bro. I'll be back.
I am going to the magic store.
I am pulling out my notes so I can remember names.
I'm just going home, man.
Maybe. I guess I'm the only one reporting on this shit then, unless Suna's coming with me.
Bro, fuck you.
Soon we'll go home.
Great.
Alright, so you all split up. So Gil and Suna go back to the place. Your guys' keep. Rem's going to a church.
I'm gonna go to Flora's church and see if they can help me. I need a greater restoration.
Hmm. And
I actually think that's a good idea.
and the
I'm looking for Vardair, I
Yeah.
think.
Zex is beginning to go and hails a guard and looks for Vardair. So, to go through the people that will go quickly, Rem, you are informed that people at the church do not have the ability to do that. They have lessers. The father of the church has a lesser, but Flora is not there, and Flora's clerical friend has also been called away, and so the church is not able to help you. They apologize. Next, Nime,
Yup.
as you are heading to, is it the Spectral Allies that you're going to, because they're the magic?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for patches.
As you kind of move up to the store and try to open the door to it, it doesn't open.
Are they closed?
I don't know.
Damn, can I insight check for some store hours?
You do not see store hours along the store, along the storefront, but the door is just closed right now. If there's anything you want to do additionally to that,
Oh god, is there
Whether it's
anywhere
with
else
the
I can
spectral-
buy patches?
or whether it's with the Spectral Allies or something else.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. As you just as the door kind of creaks open, and you can see the side of a wood elf's face. Hello.
Hi. Are you open?
I was just closing it early because Barris is off running an errand. I can't procure anything. Oh, wait. You were the person I was making patches for, weren't you?
Yes, that would be me. I came by to check to see if you had any more.
I can check. Barris said it was a good practice for me to be making them, so I can look.
That would be perfect. If you would like, I could wait out here.
You're okay. Barris knows you and your friends. You can here, and he pulls the door open. Just give me a second. And close the door behind you. I don't want people to come and ask me for things I can't help with.
Okay, I'm gonna step in and then I'm going to close the door behind me. Nime is going to kind of walk up to the checkout, quote unquote, area. The counter.
As he goes, I would like you to roll a D100.
Sweet. Okay.
Let's see if he's finished any.
Let me find my 100. Ba. We got a 93.
Damn, yeah. As he kind of looks through, he's like, I have finished a couple. I would like you. Actually, I'll just do it for your help, because these are randomized what he makes. I have, as he puts forward what you recognize as the 24-foot long ladder patch, and always useful, as he puts forward the one that is generally one of the most expensive ones, the 4 potions of healing patch. And then I have 2 of the normal ones, and he puts forward a dagger patch, the one that just spawns a dagger, and then the one that spawns a lit bullseye lantern.
I'll take the healing potions, the 20-foot ladder, and the dagger.
Okay. So the dagger is worth. Because I gotta just get this. I just gotta get this table fleshed out for your stuff. Do you just want a total?
Yeah, I'll just take a total.
Okay. Because these things can get a little expensive. Because potions alone are quite expensive.
Yep.
So the potion patch alone is 400 gold pieces, just to warn you.
They're running me dry around here.
The ladder, well, it's because it's magic and it's easy to carry.
Yeah. Wait, okay, will they buy gems off of me?
Yeah, they will.
Okay, can I trade 4 gems for that patch then, since it's 100 gold for each gem?
Yeah, he's fine with that.
Cool. I'll go ahead and trade that for the healing.
Okay. And then for the ladder and dagger, you would be doing 50 gold pieces for both of them.
Okay, sounds good. I'm actually also going to give an extra 20 gold pieces and say, "This is for your hard work and dedication to making these patches."
It's been good practice. She's been it it keeps me out of her hair. It gives me something to work on too. So, whew. I
Perfect.
appreciate it. She'll be happy to know that they've been doing a profit, and I sell more than just to the wizard. So, thank you.
You're welcome. And how long does it typically take you to make these patches? I can stop in every week.
It's generally about a week to 2 weeks for them more hefty ones.
How about a couple times a month? I'll come and see you for your patches.
Sure.
We'll make that a deal.
We'll see what it is, and hopefully Barris will if she takes me away to help work on some other stuff. But if not, I'll let her know that I have someone. We have someone we know that will come back for them. So,
Perfect.
I will make sure she knows.
Thank you so much again for your business, and stay out of trouble, and let Barris know that we are back when you see her.
I will. As he escorts you out of the store, and you can hear it close, and a small shlink of a lock behind.
With that, I am going home to sew on my patches and curse as I stab myself without a thimble.
All right. Now, then that leads to Zex. As you flag down a guard of Greywall, as they kind of set you aside, and just like, you find in this section that Vardair right now is unavailable at this section, like during today. However, if you need to run a message, or he could, I believe, Sylvan, the Ambassador of Law, I believe she's available right now. Yes, the Ambassador of Law is currently available.
When will Vardair be back?
He's not. It's not him being gone. It's him being busy. There's a strategies meeting happening with one of the other some of the important people.
A strategy meeting.
He's busy, but he should be ready. He might. I can pass the message along to him. I get someone to pass the message along to him, and he might send for you tomorrow.
Just have him send for me tomorrow.
All right. As this all kind of goes, as you are kind of led out of the castle, back into Greywall, as you guys are able to meet back up at your keep with one major road bump coming up past. You guys have made it back from Dacaria, and the rest of the day, which is still like 2/3 of it, is yours. Whether you need to rest, relax, do something with your time, you all are welcome to do what you wish.
JC, I would like to go to the food market and try to find non-sponsored Special K. Or I guess in this case it would be oats and dried berries.
Absolutely. You're able to go on that shopping run quite easily.
Thank goodness.
In my forge inventory, it says that I have scale mail.
I believe that was from Rem.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think that's from Rem. And I don't know if there's. I mean, I guess the only thing I'm gonna do with that is just kind of patch it up a little bit, make sure it's like usable, and then I have an old worn great sword that I wanna repair.
Okay. So, repairing, I believe, was the half of the material. Was it? Or was it a quarter?
We ruled half. Half of the value, which I wrote down is 12 GP and 5 silver worth of material.
And I believe you have that still.
Homie, I have 500 GP worth of material. Yes, I have that much.
That's why you keep track of it. You have 512.5 gold pieces worth of material.
Yeah.
I do not have actually written down. Oh, no, I see. I don't see the scale mail, but I do see long swords and a dagger.
I repaired the dagger and I sold that. I have the scale mail.
Okay, so I'll just get a re-updated inventory from you later. But the scale mail I don't believe was damaged enough to need repair. But you basically like clean it up. But you can spend time repairing the greatsword today. All right. Anything else that wants to be done today?
Is there an expensive mirror somewhere in here? In the house?
In the house?
You know what I'm looking for.
There is nothing silver plated or gem encrusted. There's nothing that fits 1,000.
Dang.
You have like simple mirrors that would go for like maybe like 10 to 50 gold pieces.
Great. What if I put them all together?
You need one.
A huge mirror.
You cannot get a Megatron mirror out of smaller mirrors. That's not how it works.
Dang.
You'd have to go and buy a mirror.
That sucks. So, how much of the adamantine is it going to take to cover this breastplate?
I believe the 500 gold pieces is what it needs to be reinforced. You just need to... the 500 gold pieces worth of adamantine is what is required. I believe that is what was established.
Okay. Because I knew we had talked about the...
Mm-hmm. The caveat for it is you need to go up to Foremount where Trailmore is waiting for you.
Right.
Because of the special medal.
Right. I can wait until tomorrow. I guess that's it.
Okay.
I've attuned to the dragon vessel at this point, I would assume.
Yes, easy. You guys,
Right.
basically, in this moment, this is one of those things where the time just kind of wobbles around, and like several hours are passing during this section.
Mm-hmm.
So, if anyone has anything that they want to be doing during today, just have it be known. Whether it's even just resting.
I'm gonna go ask Gil if he wants any help in the forge.
I would like to try and find Zex eventually. That is something I would like to do before the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to... because Zex is involved in both of them. James, even or odd?
Even.
Alright. As you are heading down into the forge, this is when Nime comes back and catches you. So, Nime?
Zex,
What can I do you for?
I need to say something to you. So, when I told you that we are blood connected, whether you like it or not, I had put my cut onto yours. We are blood connected. You owe me this. I need you to promise me. I need you to swear that the next time that all of us say, it doesn't even matter if there's two of you, if it's whatever we say is not a good idea. I need you to promise.
Not a single one of you told me it was a bad idea. You guys told me it was
did.
my decision. Not a single one of you. You said, do what you want. I asked you, like, whatever. And so I did it.
I need you to promise that if we ever say anything is a bad idea, that you will listen.
I can't make that
Regardless.
promise.
I need you to promise.
Sure, there's like not anything else.
I just want you to look out for the better of everyone else.
I'm all for favors, but I always do that.
Okay, that is all I needed to say. But I need you to try your hardest to think about everybody before going into anything. That was very dangerous. We were all worried we were going to lose you. Lacom now
I
has
had no
mine and
control over
Gil's
that.
blood and yours. Who knows what she's going to do with it? This might come back to us.
I know like the mechanics of scry, yeah, since I have the spell.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I expect she's just going to use it to make it easier to spy on us.
Which is a bad thing. No.
We have ways around it.
Just please be careful next time.
I was plenty careful this time.
I'm not here to argue. I'm just asking.
Yes, fine.
Thank
Careful.
you. That was all.
Great.
With that, Zex, you head down into the forge.
Great. You need any help? What are you working on?
I believe Gil is a little engrossed in his work right now.
Right.
As you can see right now, he's in the middle of like sharpening this greatsword. It's not the one that he had just gotten, but it is a greatsword along this massive whetstone.
Alright. Well, if he's busy, I don't think I have anything else right now.
Okay. So speak now, or forever hold your peace, if there's anything else for this day. All right. With that, we all, you guys are all able to get a rest. Gil, you finish working on the sword and patching up the scale mail. And you are all able to rest, take your take your sleep, and Nime.
Hi.
I believe we get to say welcome to level 12 to you.
Yes!
So, I know that you've been planning on doing this for a little bit, so I have a feeling you might already know what you're doing.
I believe so. I think I want to take the official feat for,
Dual wielding?
yeah.
Alright. So, you take dual wielding, which kind of officiates everything as we've been in like a weird little territory. Your next fighter level. So you are able to roll a d10.
Okay.
And, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 8.
And you get to add 8 plus, I believe, 1 is your constitution, so you gain 9 HP.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and update that then.
And then because you take the defensive duelist thing, when you have both of your swords out, your AC goes up by 1.
My AC. Okay, so instead of being 16, it's 17.
Yes.
17 when it's out.
Yes.
Okay.
And now you can stow both of your swords to draw your longbow instead of just having to drop them. So it's all good.
It's so much nicer. God damn. Hated having to go back for all of my weaponry.
All right. And with that, HP 1 AC. I'm just gonna keep that in. The card will be the wrong level right now, but it's just to help keep things moving on. But with that, you've moved closer to and strengthened as an individual. Now we move
Nice.
on as the day passes to
I have to try to unfuck myself first.
the next day, the 21st of Alurat. You guys are welcome to do whatever you
Say
wish.
it again. Say it again.
Alterac.
Y'all didn't hear the T the first time we said it, did you?
It's my accent. Shut up.
Oh,
Alterac. So,
I'll
yeah.
I would like to go talk to Rem really quickly, if that's okay. Just early in the morning, go and try and knock on his door and see if I get a response.
Of course.
as you enter, I'm dealing a line
Knock,
of diamond
knock,
dust. If you could come in, I'm dealing a line of diamond dust.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm doing the greater restoration. See if I can unfuck myself.
Hey, Pops.
Don't,
So
don't.
just kidding. I actually had a question for you.
I have an answer.
Have you considered talking to Barris about this? I don't know much about her, but would she be able to help?
I got it handled, and then that's when I'm gonna do the diamond dust garbage.
Yeah. As you watch, they kind of spread this dust along their palm and then rub it along their temple. As it does, you watch their skin just kind of flush back out and their hair kind of return to its normal color as you regain those 47 years.
47 years.
I was ready for him to snort it. I was ready for him.
He didn't
to
want to
snort
let
the
me do
dust.
it. He didn't want to let me do it. So I have to rub it on my temples because we can't promote unsafe activities here. We literally kill people.
In addition, this isn't
Oh.
the first time that has happened.
I am very glad that this is worked out then. Does that mean you don't need the oats and dried berries?
What?
You know, never mind. I'll keep them for myself. And yeah. Bye now.
She phases through it all.
I got an insight check that's suspicious. That's suspicious activity. Oh yeah, never mind. 17. She was fully prepared for me to just be fucking old, wasn't she?
Yeah, she doesn't seem to understand magic as much.
Rem's
No, I don't know shit. I know grab stick and hit people.
Rem's bald.
Rem is bald. That is true.
Going bald. That fucking sucked. I wonder what that ring was.
All right. So, on the 21st, anything else from any of you?
I guess we're gonna have a group breakfast before we decide what we're doing next.
All right. As you all
I'm
kind
staying
of
up in my room.
kind of gather, there is a noticeable person missing.
Someone's missing? Who are we missing?
Jesus, begin the Lord. Let us link hands.
Let
and
us
say grace.
pray.
Let us link hands and say grace. So, what are we doing?
Sleeping in today.
Oh, Zex ain't here. Where the fuck is Zex?
I can't be bothered anymore.
Is he still asleep?
Probably.
Damn. Do we want to get him?
Do we have to?
I mean, group breakfast, you know?
He said he didn't care about group breakfast.
I suppose. Okay.
You can go get him if you like. I'm not walking back up the stairs.
Okay. Nime is going to go knock on Zex's door. Just bop bop bop. Hey, breakfast is going on. Go back downstairs. And then can I cook the breakfast since I'm working on my culinary skills?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's slow and steady, but it's a nice, easy breakfast to do.
Did you put MSG in this?
Yes.
Good.
Get
Explain
strong.
that. Let's
I also, everybody has a protein shake as well for gains.
You blended this by hand? She just like
Out of character, I used my feet.
Okay.
they're gonna make art of this. It's
I didn't need to know that. Okay. Alright.
It was a joke, I promise. I totally whisked it by hand.
It's too late. It's
God damn!
It's out in the world.
make a Constitution saving throw. I'm casting 7th level blight.
Oh god, okay.
Don't make the Constitution
No.
saving throw.
Okay.
But as a slow, quiet breakfast comes, Zex eventually shuffles in.
Good morning.
We're deciding on what we're doing next.
Okay, well, I went to the castle yesterday. I guess I stayed there after you guys left, and Varder wasn't available, but he'll give us a mission today to come and meet with him at some point, hopefully.
I think it's time for some well-deserved doubt. I have literally bounced back and forth about 5 decades.
How are you feeling anyways? Does that cause anything to you mentally, physically?
I should write my kids. That, yeah. Yeah. I immediately started feeling old. That's fun, isn't it?
What does it feel like to gain 47 years in 20 seconds?
Like the biggest hangover you've ever had hits you immediately.
Damn.
Everything is just dry. And no amount of water can help.
That's so sad.
I'm assuming that's what rapid aging feels like.
It's whatever you feel, man. It's up to you.
Complete and utter fucking dehydration.
I'm just glad you weren't frail. I was fully prepared to carry you.
We're rather long-lived, you know. A few decades isn't going to be the end of it. So if any of you had went in that room, you'd probably be dead. So
And we thank you for contributing to not dying. Or I do, at least.
I just wasn't giving her any blood.
Sex said she's gonna use it to spy on us. Is that an accurate assumption, you think?
You can do other things with it.
Oh?
I don't know. We never found out what Tiber did with my blood the last time he took it.
Drank it.
There are plenty of things he could do.
Probably drank it.
Probably.
Are there things that you guys could use blood for that would enhance anything?
Not in that line of
Dry.
business.
That's why I assumed it would be spying, but I'm sure there are other things.
Some unseemly things. Humanoid components don't make for good magic.
She's not going
Depends
to
on the
use it to
magic.
hurt us in the long run, is she?
Oh, she will.
undoubtedly.
47 years doesn't seem that bad now, huh?
I feel like I probably would have, well, 47 years wouldn't have killed me, but would have hurt. But now that I know that there's a way to fix that, I might take that up the next time we run into something so bad.
If we run into
Hopefully we
something like that
don't.
again, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
I can only hope that we don't.
So what are we doing? Do we have anything planned? We didn't really have much planned, do we?
I don't think so. Do we need to go to the castle at all and pick up anything new, or was that our whole mission?
So that was our mission, right? But we still need to get. I believe there was something. At the very least, we should tell them that it was completed.
I already told him it was done. He knows.
He knows. Okay.
I told him we're done.
Great. Well, there's that, and then I need to go up to Foremount.
I don't have anything planned today. I might go for a walk around town, but around nothing else.
Then I guess it's time for our unofficial downtime.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So, as we go into official downtime, the general thing is my last micro view question for the moment is: do you when Vardair sends a messenger today to ask if a meeting is required, do you still want a meeting, Zex, or are you good?
Rem just told him that we finished it, so he might want a report. I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Okay. Does anyone else go with you, or?
Does anyone else want to go with me?
Shouldn't take more than one of us to give a report.
Fair enough.
And I'm going.
Also,
I can come.
okay, you're welcome to. Also, you said it was 500 worth of the adamantine to coat the breastplate?
To reinforce it, yes.
Reinforce it? So I paid 1,005.
Oh. Right, because there were 2 scimitars.
Doubled
Yes.
out.
So yeah,
So do I get extra then?
you have the extra, yeah.
Let's go. So the original price was 1,200. I paid 1,000. So do I just have like 1,000 worth? Then?
I will say after you reinforce, if you reinforce breastplate like you were planning on, you'll have enough to reinforce something else.
Great. One other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So
All right.
that is up to you.
Reinforce all you want. They just will never be as thick as your goddamn skull. Get that at 47 years.
So, you and Nime are drawn away and taken up to the Greywall Castle. As you guys move through, you are set inside one of the numerous meeting rooms with Vardair and a couple of seemingly distinguished-looking Greywall personnel in armor sitting at a table. As he's kind of like overlooking this like sheet of parchment, he welcome back to Greywall. It is good to see all of you have made it back then. Hopefully it's not just the 2 of you.
As far as I'm aware, all of our group has made it back, yes.
That is good news. I have been given a rough detail by your man of the cloth, Rem. But what is the final points that you wish to let us know?
Well, I guess what exactly did he cover?
He said the problem had been completed.
That was it. Okay. So it was like a magma creature that was down within the volcano.
Mm-hmm.
We dealt with it. It's pieces of broken rock at this point.
Good.
But it might be something to look into because we did not find out how it got in there.
Any way that it appears there would be difficult, but I will leave it in Lord Ironbreath's hands, as I'm sure he wants to deal with the matter. However, it is still something that is appreciated through us, and as it was a officially ordained mission, we'll have a payment sent to your abode.
Awesome. Greatly appreciated.
How do you prefer it taken, whether gold, platinum, otherwise?
Depends on the amount. If it's a large amount, platinum would probably be best.
All right. That will be all then.
There's one other thing.
Of course.
I'm gonna give a look at Nime. We made a little side trip back to the Lost City unintentionally on our way back. Greywall.
How does one unintentionally make a side trip?
Possession by an artifact that is supposedly centuries old.
Well, that just
We were
all
trying
came
to
out at
travel
once.
back. As we were trying to travel back, a artifact that we had picked up was used, and Zex here had been possessed, and we got there, and we were able to get back just fine.
Well,
The artifact itself was the pipe. We no longer have possession of it.
well, loss of anything that powerful in the arcane is troubling. However, it is still pleasant because I at least am hoping that your comment about all 5 of you returning holds true.
All 5 of us are back.
Well, we are glad to hear it. You take some rest, and congratulations on your first official task given being seen to completion.
Thank you. I guess that's it then.
All right.
When we get back to the house, I want to go talk to Gil.
Okay.
Assuming that, he's here.
Alpha is still dead, apparently.
Yeah.
We read through it. However, on a good note to all of you, you are given, each of you, the sum of 400 platinum.
Oh!
4,000 total gold each.
Okay.
I'm going to look for a mirror.
In the following days. So each of you gets to add 400 platinum to your personal treasury.
Oh boy.
I don't know why I didn't take this up sooner.
Money check. How much money you got?
We all know Rem has more than any of us because he got
I
the
have a
Auckland-
significant amount of funds on me. I do not want to be mugged right now.
All right. So now, at the very least, until Alpha frees himself from his internet curse, we have hit actual downtime where you guys are able to go week by week and say what you are dedicating your downtime to.
Dang it! I need Alpha back so I know if he's
We'll-
gonna come and help me with this armor.
We'll be saying we'll
Probably help
hold.
you.
Yeah, we'll hold Zex till the end. We'll let Nime and Rem go first if there's anything specific.
Okay.
But we'll allow we'll allow people to kind of wrap their minds around. If there's anything specific, don't be afraid. So, Rem, I know that you are the most, I believe, prepared for downtime. Anything you want to be doing for the first week?
I have to convince Ferris to help us with the carriage, and in the midst of that, have her teach me Arcana proficiency while she's doing that at the same time.
Okay. So, I'll come back to that real quick. Nime, anything for you?
So I have a fighter question.
Of course.
So is there any specific weapon that I am not proficient in right now?
As a fighter, you are specifically proficient in every single weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, I can't learn anything magic because no magic in my body.
You can, so to go over things you can be doing, just to help you out. Downtime stuff that you can be having is you can be learning a proficiency or a tool. You could literally just be relaxing. You could go gambling in the taverns. You could make something. You could do like small pit fights that they hold in the Halls of Glory. You could do general.
I want to do some fighting. Do I get anything for the fighting?
So this is specifically downtime activity. So I can go over the rules of pit fighting. So pit
Cool,
fighting.
I'll take it.
So for pit fighting specifically, you spend a week of downtime doing this. And you can it requires no actual like payment from you. But you will make 3 different checks. And if you want to, when I tell you the checks are athletics, acrobatics, and a constitution check, then if you want to replace any of those with instead a weapon attack roll, you can replace one of those 3.
Okay.
Each of the checks have a varied DC. So they can be very, very easy or very, very hard because you're going up against random people.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So that's what you want to spend your first week on.
Yeah, I'll do my first week doing that.
Okay. So, first, I would like you to make... or I should ask first, are you going to replace your athletics, acrobatics, or your constitution check with an attack roll for any of them?
Let me check here. So you said acrobatics.
Mm-hmm. Athletics.
No. Athletics. Where the heck is athletics? You would think it's right next to... no.
And then constitution.
Con saving.
No, not a saving throw.
No.
Just not a saving throw. Just a check. So I believe you have a +1
no.
to it. You're good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first, make your athletics check.
Okay.
And remember, as soon as you commit to this, you are spending a 5 days on this, a work week.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. For a total of?
For a total of, and this is for athletic,
Yes.
for a total of 24.
All right, you're good. That is 1 success.
Cool.
Next, your acrobatics.
I rolled a 19 for a total of 25.
All right, that's a success. And finally, your constitution check, so just +1.
I rolled a 18, which is total 18, sorry. Rolled 17, total 18.
That is a failure,
Oh, god damn it.
as that one was a really high DC. But with 2 out of 3 successes, you are able to win 100 gold pieces.
Cool.
And that is your week of downtime. As you're spending this training, getting to know some people down there. I'm going to... Let's find out who you're fighting.
It's me in a luchador mask.
Who is it?
I would honestly say this is somehow funnier than in a luchador mask.
O'Brien.
O'Brien is one of them.
Second episode named Hot and Heavy.
Oh no.
But there's also there is a man with a kind of half cinched brimmed hat that is also there, that is basically doing not hand to hand, but like long range with like padded arrows kind of fighting. And then actually he is the one that you lose the last round to, because he actually switches halfway through to this kind of like, it seems like this metallic pipe, but as he like almost like you hear a clicking sound from it, there's this like, it seems to explode, and he has a gun that is firing wax bullets for the fight. And he's the only one you lose to, but as you go through, you have a rousing bout with this man, who you learn is Jensen, and then finish out with a successful 5 days as you manage to get the best of O'Brien. As you guys kind of finish this, as the sword, the swords are just kind of his great sword and stuff are replaced with these like wooden replacements, so you guys don't actually kill each other, as you manage to kind of get the best by placing one of your 2 swords in between his shield arm and just cracking him across the back with the other one as he kind of spins off and hits the dirt and sand of this arena. I thought I'd be able to get you. Shit. Excuse me. Good game.
Good game.
Too bad I still suck, but I'll get better. As he kind of just...
Sounds like you need more training.
I try. I've been kind of moving through this of first, getting my ass kicked in the quadrennial Halls of Glory tournament, and can't even not get my ass kicked here. It's the right problem. I try. You're just trying a lot better than me.
It's my first time here. I figured I might as well put my spot in.
Oh, it's one hell of a spot.
Okay, and then, I don't know if, I was gonna ask something, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
Can I buy a gun?
you buy a gun?
Yeah, I mean, that guy shot me, and all I had was swords. That's why I lost. I need a gun.
Do you wanna
buys a
approach
legal
him?
gun off the
Because
black
to be fair, this is the first person that you personally have seen with one.
Damn, I want to ask that guy where he got his gun. If not, if he won't tell me, I'm gonna tinker one.
As he, like, basically, as this is almost like we reverse a couple of days, after your thing, as you're kind of like wiping the wax off of your chest that he'd basically hit 3-shot center mass of you, as it just stings, as you can see him kind of dusting off the sand that had kind of gotten into the barrel of this pistol. That was a good fight. You, do the best you can.
I didn't know that I would need to start wearing, vests for these fights.
You have on armor, do you not?
I suppose. Where did you get that contraption?
I had, a lovely woman in another town make it for me. She's very good at what she does.
In another town, you say? How far away from here?
Oh, do you know where the high sands are?
Do I know where the high sands are?
Through generally, like, thinking through it, I'll show you. You remember the world map that you've seen so much of? I'm gonna swap to it real quick, just for your mental sanity. So you see the sands off to the side.
Yeah, I see that. Damn, that's so far away.
I come from far away. Kendra is a exclusive city.
Do you mind if I look at the contraption? I promise I'm not going to take it, but I would like to try and make one myself.
Oh. It is half the battle to make something like this, and the other half is not having it blow up in your face.
It's worth a shot.
Oh, is it?
I would think so.
I need to do some general work on it myself, but let's say I'll be back around in a couple of days, and I'll let you take a look at it. I'm gonna get my ass kicked by her because of it, but you know, I shudder to think that if anyone else is gonna make this, I don't like to just hoard it all to myself. It wouldn't be any fun being at the top with no one else to challenge me. And you almost dodged a couple of them. So.
I promise I will try my best to make one, and then I will take you head on.
You do pack quite a good punch. Your arm still hurts a shit ton. But I will call it in a little bit then. So, if you want to, your next week of downtime, you can be learning how to make it, if you want to.
Would love to. Is there anything that I'm going to need to buy to try and make this?
Yes. This
Okay.
will cost money. As in order to be able to make it, you have to, one, lucky for you, be proficient in Tinkerer's tools.
Thank goodness.
But he also has to train you in firearm proficiency.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so he'll
I
have
thought-
to train me specifically?
I thought fighters were proficient in every weapon.
Fighters are proficient in every weapon except for firearms.
These technically count as exotic weapons,
They-
which can sometimes be ruled as a different proficiency.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Am
if-
I going to be able to become proficient in this?
Yes.
We know a guy
You
that owes me a
just
favor.
you just met someone that might be able to help you.
Cool. I'm going to use that for my next week of downtime, is buying the the materials I need, as well as asking if he will be so kind as to train me on how to use said weapon.
Okay. So we'll do that. Rem, anything for you for this week?
I was convincing Barris to help us with the carriage and teach me.
Right. So, interesting thing.
Barris never comes home.
Well, first day, she's not there.
Sending speller day 1, like, hey.
Okay. Sending spell day 1. What do you say?
Made it back to town, had some questions about some business. Still on vacation?
Okay. There is no response.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Okay,
Don't do this to
so
me.
I still have my first week to do, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Are you done, Homenia?
No, because now I'm gonna start scrying.
Do you have a mirror?
I'm
I
buying a
will
mirror
go
right
get
now,
one.
so if you want, you can just borrow the one that I get.
I'll borrow it and then I'll pick it up and then I'll use it like on day 2, sending. If nothing, I'm scrying.
Okay.
At that point, I'm in Foremount. So unless you come with.
Yeah, no, I'll just get my own.
Okay. So each of you mark off 1,000 gold pieces then, as you both are able to find mirrors in Greywall.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Day 2, you send a similar message.
Mm-hmm.
There is no response.
Now we're scrying, boys. Last time someone didn't respond, they were in slave prison.
Slave prison?
Tara actually responded.
Oh, yeah, Tara responded.
Yeah, that's why it's sad that like she was in like jail. It still answered, but Barris is ignoring me.
You as you buy this, it's something you're not familiar with. And as you settle the mirror onto the, like, basically you're back at their house at this point, and you settle on the table and just kind of focus. The spell is expended. You feel your mind beginning to rise up, and then it's blocked. The scry fails.
Again.
If you try to scry a creature twice in a day, they're immune to it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Tomorrow then. Then I'll just check on the carriage things.
If you tell Zax, Zax can do it as well.
One more time for me.
I said, if you tell Zax, I have scrying and my own mirror.
See if she's up in Foremount. Did she go back?
If Alpha doesn't come back, I'm guessing I just have to go without him. Is that a correct assumption?
We'll rule it as that right now, yeah.
Okay, so I guess my first week, do I get 7 days out of the week or just 5?
We're doing the first 5, because it is a downtime week, the first 5 days. The work week.
Great. Okay, so I'll do that, but, so you sending me on the second day after yours fails?
Yeah, I'll see, like, if, like, did you go?
Yeah, I left on the first day after I got my mirror.
He's not there
To go
yet.
get started.
Just ask him, like, let me know if, Barris is in Foremount. Can't get in contact with her. Scribe didn't work.
Is Barris in Foremount?
As you go around, you reconnect with Trailmore and Darren. She's not there.
Barris is not here. I'm assuming the sending had lapsed, so I have no way to get back to him.
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell me to scry if I didn't find her here?
I just said scry didn't work.
Scry didn't work. I can attempt my own scry.
Okay.
And so she gets that -5 because we're familiar, yeah?
Yes. As you yourself kind of settle down during a section, because I know what you're doing here.
Mhm.
After, like, on top of there, as Trailmore's just kind of heating up the metal, and you try to do it as well. You can feel a similar thing of, like, your presence being lifted up and then shooting back down as you are blocked.
Blocked as in they made the save, or blocked as in something else?
As
Or is there a difference?
it doesn't come as a difference necessarily, but you know you're blocked, and you spend the spell.
Sick, I guess.
All right.
Well, if Rem contacts me again,
I'll go to the Spectral Allies and see if he knows anything.
Okay. As on this day, you head over into the Spectral Allies, and you move up to this green-tinted building. The door is locked.
I'll knock.
Okay. This tap against the door frame, and it is quiet. And then you can hear some steps as Zivin, the wood elf, just kind of opens. Hi. I'm sorry, we're closed.
Yeah, she's not answering any of my sending spells.
She's not back. She said that she was doing a favor and then seeing someone.
He seems a little strange. my 27 insight. Actually, I think my insight's higher than that. I believe this is actually a 28.
He's attempting to put on a brave face, but he seems worried.
You seem just as worried as I am. Do you know something that I don't?
I'm just worried. That's all. She doesn't go on vacation normally, ever. She didn't exactly tell me where she was going. She just said that she had a favor to do.
She was with us.
Oh, okay.
She was with us. We went to Decaria. We went there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the last we saw her. Okay.
Oh, at least you saw her. Okay. Well, I know who she was with. She doing a favor for you then?
She was, but then she said she was meeting a friend in town.
Well, she didn't tell me. Well, she didn't tell me much of anything. I don't know when she's gonna be back. Did she tell you?
She didn't.
Oh. Well, I don't have access to the shop's inventory, so I don't have much to sell you.
I'm just looking for her.
Yeah, she didn't tell me.
I'll keep trying then.
Okay.
I'll let you know if anything comes up.
Thank you. I'm gonna watch the shop.
Omi is depressed.
Yeah, he does seem to be depressed. That's
All
quite
right.
easy to see. As he just kind of slowly closes the door. You have 3 more days. Are you doing anything else?
Am I using the entire first and second day to try to like?
If
get
you
this
want to
shit
do
work?
something else, you can go back and say that you're doing something else as
I'll
well.
like make healing potions on those days.
Sure.
So that's 50.
50
On my
herbals
pile?
and ingredients, yes.
Okay, so it would take a work week to do a bigger one, which is, not worth my time. Okay. I guess I'll just do that, and then on the third day, I'll try to do it again.
Okay.
Are you telling Zex anything so he can come and help or not?
Yeah, I'll tell him, like, I can't find her. I don't know what's up. Let me know if you see her.
Okay, so what day is this on?
This would be the
The-
3rd day.
Okay.
In the sending spell, I'll tell her that if she's in danger, I'm trying to scry. I'll warn her ahead of time. And then if she doesn't answer, I'll do the scribe.
Okay. As you send out this sending a 3rd time, no response.
Now I'm scrying.
Okay. And once again, you're blocked.
Even with telling her, she's still blocking me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going back to Decaria. You guys want to go with me?
You're going to Decaria?
Are you
Yeah.
gonna walk?
No, I'm gonna have the Royals send me back to the circle.
Let me finish.
I
my gun.
took you the first time.
With you.
And they can send me too.
I guess.
So
Can I attempt
on this
scribes as well?
on this 3rd day is actually coming back, or
Well, I want to attempt my own scribes first on the second and third day
sure.
before I decide.
Yeah. I thought you did attempt to scry on the 2nd day already.
I had not. I just did it the first day when he originally sending me.
Okay.
I thought. At
I
least.
thought he's sending you on the 2nd, but I'm not sure.
What day did Rem sending me on? What day did Rem go and try to talk to Barris?
That was the 1st day that he tried to talk.
If that was the first day when he did his scry, I assumed it was the same day.
Okay. So, 2nd day,
Mm-hmm.
you are blocked. 3rd day, you are blocked.
Right. I've given Tromo the armor already. I don't need to stick around for this part. It just makes it faster.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to, you can stick around for at least the 2 days to get an extra day on it.
I will do that, but if Rem tells me he's going back to Decay, I'll just meet them up there.
Okay.
Assuming that Rem can get access. If he can't, then I'll go down and pick them up and then go.
So how are you planning on getting to Decaria, Rem? You got to figure this out.
I'm gonna have the royal family send me. Like if I walk in like, hey, I need a spellcaster to send me here. What are they gonna tell me? No.
It's a different thing as you're kind of like you walk into the Greywall Castle and like talk to a guard and like we don't like just send people through. We don't have a system for that. Is there someone you need to like talk to? Is there someone I should? Is there someone?
It's fine. I'll just wait for Zex.
If you need to like tell me that you guys can't get through,
I will tell you on the 3rd day with another sending spell. I want to go to the town and see what's changed.
I will. On the 3rd day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so teleportation circle is 5th level. I have enough spell slots. I'll teleportation circle down into the Mages Guild. Go home. Who all is coming with us?
This becomes a weird thing because Nime's week is done. She's used it.
Yeah. If Nime, I will say if Nime feels that she would break off her Fight Club stuff, then she's welcome to come with.
I mean, I already won all of my Fight Club stuff.
I know, but this could I can stretch those 5 days to like different days as well.
Okay.
I'm not trying to stop you from being a part of the game.
This isn't going to mess with my week 2 stuff, right?
Going somewhere, depending on how long it take, will mess with stuff. But remember, this is in like a weird time, like bending thing. So we can say that like the 2 days that you have left are is like the fight with Jensen, where like you're
okay. Yeah, we'll call it that then.
Okay. Okay, so you want to come with?
Yeah. Do we think Barris is working for the Red Light District?
I think Barris was kidnapped by some unseemly people.
What unseemly
Do you think this has anything to do with Gil's people?
I full-heartedly believe it has something to do with his people.
Okay, we're going.
Zex is up to you.
I need to know everyone who's coming with. Everyone who wants to come with, I will be using teleport to send us. Oh, do we know where Barris was staying?
No, you don't.
I can find out.
As you guys are having this, I'm gonna say on this 3rd day, you guys are kind of having this conversation around the middle area, and you're getting ready, and Zex is like debating whether he should take out like a piece of like small bits of residuum to use. And Gil, you've just kind of been enveloped in your work as you come up and you can see these people, your guys doing something, talking.
I'll approach and just ask, what are we doing now?
Barris is missing.
How sure are we that she's actually missing and not just out on vacation?
She's not
She
answering
does
any
work
sending
very
spells.
hard.
We can't scry, and her apprentice doesn't know where she is.
And so where would she be missing to?
We're gonna check the last place she was.
Which you assume to be?
Daycaria, where we were with her last.
And you're assuming somebody in Daycaria just scooped her up and left.
I'm assuming it wasn't a gentle scooping, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess we gotta go deal with this.
Before we go, I need to make a stop at the Spectral Allies. Ram, you should come with.
All right.
As Nime Gil, are you going to follow them or are you going to wait at the house?
You guys are welcome
mean-
to come with.
Oh, then I'll go.
I'll go as well.
All right. As the four of you head out and up to the Spectral Allies, the green building. Zex, as you approach the door, it is locked.
I'll give her a good knock.
All right. With another firm tap along the door, there's a pause of quiet before you can hear soft footfalls. And the door once again creaks open. And you can see Zivin with the broom and I've already told two of you that we're closed.
We're going to get her.
I'm actually here for something else. It has to do with that.
I don't have
So this
anything.
This is gonna sound really weird, okay? Do you happen to know where I could get bits of, like, Barris's hair or nails? It'll help us locate her more easily.
You trying to... she doesn't just leave hair around.
Did you clean the shop since she left?
He kind of looks at the broom that he's holding. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been keeping it clean for when she comes back.
Does she have a hairbrush at all around here?
No, she doesn't. She probably does her stuff at her house. What? I'm not.
Where's her house at?
I'm not. It's her house.
Do we know where Barris's house is?
I'm going to attempt to calm him down because he seems very addled.
And no, none of you know where Barris's house is.
He seems very, very addled.
Mm-hmm. So what do you say?
So I'm going to reassure him that he doesn't have to be so jittery about it because we're going to resolve the situation.
But
I'm just trying to make it easier on everyone here.
But you said you saw her.
We did see her, but we haven't seen her since.
It's been days.
She's never taken a vacation before.
All the more reason. Would you show us where her house is?
Make a persuasion check, Zex.
Great. $18.
maybe she's just there. Maybe she's just taking some time to recover from she doesn't travel. Well, you can't go in, but we can go see if she's home.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you break into Miss Barris's house. That's not proper. And he kind of closes the door, and you see him take out this like set of keys and lock it, and he kind of mutters to himself, and you hear it lock even tighter. Over this way. And he leads you throughout the buildings. About half a mile or so off from the shop. And eventually you can see a very nice, small but long house that he kind of walks into the yard of as he brings you. This is Barris's house. And as you're all looking, like, there's no lights, like, there's no candles lit in the windows, but it's a sunny day, and so it's not a really good tell of whether someone's home or not, as you watch as Zivin goes up and Miss Barris. Miss Barris. I don't, and turning back to all four of you, I don't think she's back yet.
Can I go try to find some hair?
No, you cannot break into Miss Barris's house. That is...
I won't. I'm trying to reassure him, but I'm absolutely going to break in. Do I need to make a deception check?
Yes.
Making me look at this real quick. Okay. 31.
Okay. Well, she's not home, so we should all head back now.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna head back to the keep. I'm saying that, not actually doing it.
Okay. Again, she's... Miss Barris is the smartest person I know. She's fine. She would tell me if something's going to happen. All right.
So,
well,
as soon as
he's waiting for you
break
guys
off.
to leave before leaving himself.
Yeah, I'll start walking, but as soon as I can, I'm breaking off and going back.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try and be sneaky about that, though.
Okay. You'd have to make a stealth check. Niime was doing something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if possible, I would like to distract him about asking him the process of making patches while walking with him to spectral allies.
Okay. So you're gonna kind
And
of...
I want to walk, more or less like, kind of directly behind him, so that like if he turns around, I'm just there.
Okay. So with both of you helping, Zex, you get advantage.
Yes.
So I
love condoning this.
Let's get the advantage going to see if we can do even better than that.
And Nime, he is more than happy. It seems that he's like almost trying to take the mind off of Barris himself. It's not hard for a lot, like almost like literally all of you. He's very nervous and worried, but he's almost in a state of denial currently.
Oh,
Advantage
kinda
was
bad.
28.
Poor little baby.
28. Yeah, you're easily able to
think
slip
I'm
away.
good.
And Rem, you're are you doing any? Like, I know what you're going to be doing, but were you going to do it?
I'm gonna follow Zex into her backyard, and I'm doing it there.
All right.
I'm
So
not doing it in the backyard. I'm going straight up front.
so
Is there anyone on the road?
there, like, every once in a while someone goes, this is a very populated city. Rem has to make a stealth check, gets advantage as well, so it becomes a straight
It's-
roll.
Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
evens.
Straight roll.
We're just living the dream.
Live in the dream.
Don't fuck this up.
19.
All right, both of you seem to slip away easily as the group splits. All right, so Rem, you sneak into the back as you pull out a mirror, and Zex, you go up to the front.
I'm gonna pretend to just be unlocking the door normally, but I'm picking it with my thieves' tools.
Okay. Make a
Using
general
Barris's
performance
own
check.
use tools.
Okay, performance is gonna be a 16,
Okay. And now, please make a thieves' tools check.
and so that's just D20 plus proficiency.
D20 plus proficiency if you're proficient with it, which I believe you are,
Uh-huh.
plus dexterity.
Plus dex. Let's go. That's gonna be a 19.
As you fiddle with it over the next 30 seconds to a minute, it's not budging.
And I can't try again or anything? Try a
If you-
different method?
If you try again, like, you feel like you're about to break your tools, so you back off. You didn't break
Right.
anything, but you cannot pick that lock that way.
So you told me I have extra tools that I got because I got a fancy set from Barris.
You're picking Barris's lock with
You-
your own tools.
With her
Tools
own
she gave
tools.
you.
You told me this. I know
That's-
that for a
That's
fact.
dirty,
I
man.
just said
That's dirty.
I know, but you failed the roll. This is not like a. This is a thing of like you failing and backing off and trying multiple times, but you just can't get it.
Can I try the back door?
If you want to,
He's gonna hit it from the back.
Alright,
As
I
you
will go
move
and hit it from the
back, you. Jesus Christ.
Aww.
You see Rem that is kind of sitting their back against Barris's like wall, just with a mirror, just kind of beginning to like trace symbols into it.
You having fun there, Rem?
Am I having fun?
Do you enjoy the scry game?
We'll know if I win it or not. I'm doing the thing.
All right. So, Zex, thieves' tools check.
19 wasn't good enough last time.
Doubt.
Oh, I got way better. 26?
26, and with that, click. It opens. It takes a
Now
while.
the
It
box.
does take a while, so the scry is going to go off. This is a wisdom save, I believe. $22. I believe makes it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
As you feel it kind
Like
of
any
go.
bonus attack?
Huh? I don't believe you do. You don't count as familiar. So let's look at Scry.
It's
It'd be
first
like a
hand.
plus
I've
0.
met him.
Yeah, so it's plus 0.
So you
Minus
yeah,
0.
plus 0. So no help. Connection you don't have. Technically you do have a possession of his, but Zex has it.
Oh, this would be great. I'll use that.
But currently no, it was just a no extra
Straight
modifier.
roll.
Yeah. So 22 for him.
Is Rem gonna come in with me?
As you get blocked, Rem, you hear the click and the door just kind of opens up.
I'll wait out.
You sure you don't want to come help me look?
Not interested in the painting raid.
Sounds good. Who were you just scrying? I assume it was Barris, but
It was not.
who was it?
I think they have something to do with it, those folks.
Whose folks?
Gil's old folks.
So which one did you scry?
The copper one.
Ah. Maybe I'll give that a go. In a minute.
Alright.
Not today, though. Not today, because Scry's 5th level. In we go. I guess I'm looking for hair, nail clippings,
'Kay.
whatever.
There's his handy dandy toenail jar.
Jeez.
It's a
I
rare
hate
item.
all of you.
We love you too, JC.
I'm
As-
getting out for 20. Can I get a toenail jar?
No, make an investigation check for Barris's house.
Okay. Sorry, I'm scrolling through trying to find my stuff.
You just have to roll a d20, man.
Yes, but then I also have to find my plus on the sheet that's in the Discord messages. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you search through, Barris's house is very proper, very lovely, and as you kind of move through, there are a bunch of things that you're like, yeah, these count as possessions, but you specifically are looking for hair.
Mhm.
And so you move, and yes, to make matter short, she has a hairbrush, which is not clean. It has a couple strands of hair in it.
Oh, yes. I'm
guys
so
are-
glad.
You guys are fucking creepy.
Mm.
Add that to the inventory real quick. Bear's hairbrush.
Barris's hairbrush. As
We're
you
doing
collect
it for
something
friendship, man.
and you think that this might work.
Sick. Tomorrow. Alright, I'll walk back out and I'll show Rem the hairbrush. Got it.
Let's go.
Let's
Alright.
go.
Do you relock the door?
Am I gonna need to do another thieves' tools to do it? Or
Yes.
can I just relock it?
You do not have a key. You'd have to do
But-
another thief's
But can I just lock it from the inside and close the door?
It is not that kind of door. My brother in D&D.
Can I lock it from the inside and close?
You
and,
just-
crawl out a window?
You just asked that
Crawl
question.
out a window. Crawl out a window.
It is not.
Dimension
It
door
is.
outside.
It is not that kind of lock, my man.
Whatever. Can I? So I can't lock it from the inside at all.
You can. No, you need a key for both sides, whether to lock or
Oh.
unlock it.
Gross. I'm guessing the check is the same for both sides. Can I have guidance?
Sure.
Okay. I can't inspire myself, no matter
I'll
how
do it
great I am.
I'll do it. I'll lock it back up.
And you can guidance yourself.
Yeah.
So your dex might actually be better than mine.
We are on equal footing.
Okay, sick. Give her a go. I'll inspire you.
Fire me. Then guidance, and then I'm gonna lock the fuck out of this door.
Get him.
I'm gonna lock the fuck out of this door. Oh god, so many dice. Where's the D10?
Oh Jesus.
I'm locking the fuck out of this door. So that is a 33.
Jesus Christ.
Sick.
As you lock the fuck out of that door. And with that,
Alright.
you two begin making your way back to the keep.
Yeah.
All right. Gil, Nime, you two are leading Zivin back, and he greatly appreciates you guys, Nime, you talking to him and such. And after you guys get back, he just kind of immediately goes into the Spectral Allies, locking the door behind him. as you had this walk across the town of him, like, kind of that like whole like distract like of someone, the discussion and the mannerism of someone who, like, you feel like deep down he really, really thinks that he's afraid, but he's trying to be like, it's not possible, kind of thing.
This poor guy.
So,
JC,
of course.
did I already go through my first 2 fights?
Yes, you had gone through the fights that were not Jensen fights.
Cool. Okay. Hey Gil, you want to hear something cool?
Why not?
I beat the shit out of O'Brien.
Did you?
Yeah, it was fun. I'm just going to tell Gil all about my fighting stuff that I did because I'm so proud that I won. And that is it.
I hate to say it, but I really just don't believe you.
Oh, what?
O'Brien may be a little thick in the skull, but he knows how to wield a weapon.
That's not what he was saying when he was on the dirt.
And so if I ask him that... If I ask him and ask if you won, what will his answer be?
He will tell you that I won.
Insight.
Okay, make an insight check.
He wasn't here for this. He wasn't here for this.
It literally does not matter. Unnatural 20. How much BS are you spewing?
None. I beat the shit out of O'Brien.
Shit. Now, am I allowed to know how much? Like, how bad did he lose?
You don't know how bad he lost, but she is beaming with pride.
Man.
She's been having a wonderful time. She seemed to be having fun.
And so, how might you have done this?
Well, I don't know. It just kind of happened. I mean, I went to go do some fighting at... What's it called, JC?
Halls of Glory.
I went to the Halls of Glory and wanted to do some little bit of training, little bit of fighting on our downtime. And he was my first fight.
Right. And did you fight anyone after?
Yeah, and I won that one too.
Interesting. When we have a second Nime, we'll really see how strong you can be.
I would love to. Just promise not to kill me, okay? I will
make
take being exhausted, but I will not take being dead.
Rem is around. He's killed me before. It's a whole big thing. He'll be able to fix you up. It's okay.
Then you have a deal. Once I go through my final fight, that is.
I look forward to it.
All right. So you two head back to the keep, I assume, and meet back up with Zex and Rem.
Yeah.
And with that, the four of you are back together.
Everyone ready to go? Where exactly do we want to go?
we'll go back to the inn. I'll look around town. I'll see what's up, and we'll figure out what we're doing.
Don't.
Is there anywhere specific that you want? Do we want to split up for this?
I can go talk to the Lord. I'm kind of, one could say, well liked at this moment.
Ram, did you share your suspicions with them about who did this?
I think your people were involved.
It's always about my people all of a sudden. Why? What do they have to gain from this?
They knew that she was with us, and you beat that man's ass. That's good enough reason.
That was a side gig for them.
It doesn't matter.
Trust me, I think if they were gonna go for someone, they could have and quite frankly would have. They were, you could say, quite close at one point in time.
We will see then.
Wait. Oh, fuck.
Oh, he just.
Yeah. See, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
this is out of character reaction. Don't I?
Look,
You know.
If Barris is hurt, I'm eating him. I'm eating Ishtar. I will physically consume his flesh.
If anybody out of the group did this, I would put Ishtar at the bottom of the list.
Before we go, can I attempt to scry Ishtar using?
If you want to spend the 10 minutes, yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the sword
Mm-hmm.
because I have to have it out.
Yes,
for
you
this.
do. You have to be basically one hand's on the mirror and one hand's on the sword, just free
I'm not gonna
balling
say shit. I'm just gonna pull out the sword and start casting scry.
as it just clunks onto like the table.
This is going to be a dumb question. Is there a way for us to teleport to exactly her location?
Maybe.
That'd be impressive if we could.
Maybe. Actually, I have a plan, but I need the scry to go off first.
So, you are scrying Ishtar with
Yes.
his possession,
Mm-hmm.
and you have met him. Have you talked to Ishtar?
So, I was there. So the condition is you've seen him. I saw him when he talked to Gil.
Nah, the condition
And
is
when you were
you
in the
have
bar.
met.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
It is you have heard of, you have met, and you know well. Oh, this still might be
So
difficult.
I've seen him. Can like Gil give me some explanation of his personality, and that's close enough to have met?
Gil, do you want to give explanation?
Is the pitch being given to me? If I want to scry him, I need to know him well.
We met
Yeah.
him
Tell me things.
We met him
Yes.
at the dinner party. He was there. We met him.
We didn't talk to him
I
though.
was gonna say he was.
We
We were
met him.
both.
Look,
No, we were in the same space, but I don't think we ever talked to him.
that counts
No.
as meeting.
Does it?
That's like
Yes.
saying
counts
I
as
met
meeting.
every single person at that party.
You did. You met him.
Did I?
You did.
It's a stretch.
He
Gil,
didn't. He
Can
didn't
you like?
say hi. I am Ishtar to Zax.
The one
Yeah.
who lost, loser.
Gil, would you give me some explanation of Ishtar real quick? It could help me get a lock on him, especially if you want like this to work and to confirm his innocence. I assume is what you're looking for.
I don't. Knowing him, this isn't the only reason he would do this is because somebody else told him to. He wouldn't do this on his free will.
Would you give me some inkling of what Ishtar is like?
Pretty stupid. That's a fairly easy way to sum it up. He's not the brightest, but
We've
I
covered
guess
that.
how
Gesturing to
some-
the sword.
how some people like to view me is no brains, but I can fight pretty well, and so I view him.
Here's how we'll really get to know him. What's his type?
Apparently dragon war gods because he doesn't shut his damn mouth about Tiamat all the time. I mean, those are the two biggest things about him.
Is that enough?
So I have a question for Alpha specifically.
Okay.
Alpha, did Gilgamesh tell Zex, like, details about what he had talked to Ishtar and the Tiefling about?
Hold on. Did I tell Zex
Yes.
about what I talked to Ishtar?
And Nurgle, the Tiefling.
I didn't need to know about Ishtar. I was there for Ishtar.
I want to make sure because I'm getting some questions in the DMs.
I talked about a few different things with both of them.
So let's get specific. I'm just
if
gonna
you wanna-
DM Alpha real quick.
Okay, yeah, like
Was
give
that
me
okay,
like,
Jacob?
Sure.
Okay.
yeah, I need like a specific like instance because I talked to both of them on. Well, I guess I talked to Ishtar on a few different
Okay.
occasions.
I've sent it.
Yes.
Yes.
It was on the walk back down with. I think it
So
was on the walk
I
back
had a
down with
different
Zex
moment.
and Barris, and I think, I just kind of offhandedly mentioned it, but didn't really go into detail.
Okay. I thought it was that night that we were both in Zex's room and I pulled out the sword on you.
Oh, maybe it was. I don't
Either
exactly
way-
remember when I told him, but I am 99% sure that I did.
Okay. Then,
Either way, hard yes.
your question is okay.
Oh yeah. Gil, what was their mission while they were in Dacaria?
Oh, I mean, they gave me seemingly as much information as they could without spoiling things. They were to transport someone back to where they were supposed to be from somewhere they weren't supposed to be. I don't know who that someone is. I'm assuming they're in Dacaria, but I don't know where they're transporting them back to.
Okay. Anyway, did I get enough of Ishtar's stuff to get the +0?
I will say I'll give you a +0 to it. So yeah.
Yeah, +0 and the -4.
-4.
Sick.
Okay.
Scry.
All right. As Zex has both of his hands on them at the table. Whew. 15.
Failure.
As in a long amount of times, this is the first time the scry actually goes off. And as Zex just, your mind actually gets pulled from it this time. And as it kind of leads off and goes, you hear horse footfalls along the ground. You see two people, both on horseback. Ishtar, the copper dragonborn, and the tiefling. Gray-skinned, scarf kind of just pulled down, exposing the upper half of his mouth. And Ishtar just... He looks not angry, upset, or anything like that. He just looks disappointed, is the best way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, both of these horses kind of moving Right. Where are we meeting the rest again? And the tiefling, as you kind of look over to him, although the scarf is slightly pulled down, you can actually tell it's because as he kind of turns, you can see his right hand is actually applied to his temple, and the pinky of his hand is slightly forcing down the scarf. And he's like, "Do you really... You have no memory. You have the retention of someone's mutt. We said that we told them that we'd meet them in like a couple of, let's say, what do we got? We have half a day left, Ishtar. And they've already put too much aside to wait for you to have your temper tantrum. I've been riding with you for fucking, what is it now? Almost a week? Shut up, sit on your goddamn horse, and wait. And Anil will help bring you back up to speed. I just need someone with actual brains to talk to for once in my life. And this kind of shuts Ishtar up. As they're both riding in silence, and he's like, "So, shut up, Ishtar." And then the scry ends.
What did their surroundings look like exactly? I'm committing this part to memory.
It looks like grasslands.
Okay, so I'm going to explain what I saw to them, the rest of the group. So I could attempt to bring us right to them.
And then what do we do? Kill them?
That's why I'm asking instead of just doing it.
We don't even know if they're involved yet. You
We
didn't
don't.
see her, did you?
Exactly.
No. I gave you everything I knew.
Then there's no point. We should keep trying to find her first.
Okay, so Dacaria for now?
The carrier
The
for
inn
now.
specifically?
Yep.
I will teleportation circle us to the inn. Or not
It is to
teleportation circle,
Dacaria.
teleport
So
to the inn.
teleporting to the inn, just outside of it?
Yes, I am using the teleport to, I guess outside of it.
Okay.
I need to roll that D100 though, yeah?
Yes, you do.
Let's see here. 90?
90. All right. As Zex slowly slides the greatsword back into their bag, they then kind of focus and snap, and all of you feel yourself being whisked away. And then you apparate and you're back. The temperature immediately rises about 10 degrees, 10, 15 degrees. And the humidity picks up as well. And you can hear some startled murmurs as you are all back in Dacaria.
Let's get some sleep.
I'm prowling the streets.
You really want to sleep on the streets?
No, I'm prowling the streets. I'm putting my
You're
ear to the
prowling the streets.
I'm relying on the seedier parts of my background to find what I'm looking for. You know what I'm doing.
Ooh, can I? So hold
I'm
on.
just gonna go to the.
I will come back to this. Give me a sec.
I'm gonna go to wherever, like the castle or main. I'm assuming is it like a castle?
No, you've been to this house.
It is the building that you guys had originally teleported in from, because if you remember, Lord Ironbrand rejected building a
Ironbrand?
lord's mansion. Iron Breath.
Oh.
Rejected building a mansion, so instead they just have a government building.
Okay.
But you know where it is.
So yeah, I'll go to the government building. I mean, they like me there, so.
All right. As each of you begin, like, almost wordlessly, you guys apparate, you guys look at each other, and then split up. As you all kind of depart into this Dragonborn town, all united with one goal of seeing if your friend's okay. We're going to end the session there, as we will pick up next time on what your investigation hails. And again, that's where we end it. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. We started a bit late, I know that, but I am trying to get back into, like, cutting it off when we hit the 11 mark for Mountain Standard Time.
Fair enough.
But to go over some quick things. First of all, thank you, Cleansing Rain for the raid, my boy. Thank you, and thank you, Layla Aflo. Oh my God, this is terrible. And Cleansing Rain for following. You guys are amazing, and for the people that are still around, chilling, seeing this story unfold. Thank you. For everyone that wasn't a part of the raid, of course, thank you just as much for watching. You guys are all amazing. And to Jazz, Alpha, James, and Helminia for hanging out with me tonight. Just because everyone was real nervous about the story, as it felt like we started at the peak of Mount Everest and then parachuted down, landing in like at ocean level, and then immediately got back on a bullet train that goes straight upward. It's a thing. But thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you to the 4, hopefully next week 5 people that will be playing D&D with me again. This was session 63. My God. This has been an amazing time, and I hope you all have had a wonderful time watching. If you're not following, make sure to follow. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube to watch the reruns and uploads to make sure that you can know everything that's going on. It's a wonderful time to listen as we try to do it as a little bit of a podcast for you guys. But you all have a wonderful night, as I will see you all in the next one. Take care, guys, and have a wonderful time. Bye. Take care.